What's going on, guys? Today we have 25-ish habanero plants to get out of the seed tray into their new 3-inch pots. I've already got all my labels, got my pots, and I have my trays because I like to put them in these. And for the dirt, I've got some leftover soil from some other things I've done. And then also I will be using just a Miracle-Gro potting mix. This is mostly for flowers, but I think for the time being, since these plants will be going out of the house into the garden in about 30 days, I think these will be great. So I'll have a great soil, moisture content and control. And then if I need to, I do have another one more aimed toward I think this one's also aimed for flowers actually, but we'll see what happens. One of the things I like to do is get all my pots laid out and start getting dirt in them, and then what I'll do is I'll set those aside and I'll clean up the table from all the excess dirt before I start explaining plants in the pots. So at the moment, this is my seed tray. I've got multiple types of onions in here, along with some peppers on this side. Somehow in the process of me planting these, I've got a pepper over here, I have peppers over here, and onions over here. Not sure how. I did use the label method. Apparently some seeds might have fallen onto this side. But I do know that all of these are habanero, so I'm gonna get these into those. Alright, now that I got all my dirt in my pots and I've got everything all set up, I'm going to start poking holes in about the center of these pots with this dirt. Really what this hole is just to kind of show me where the center is and get it started for me. Because as I start separating the seedlings, I'll use my finger to push a hole deeper in so those roots get closer to the water level these pots are going to sit in for a little bit. So here are the seedlings. I plant quite a few in each cell. I'll separate them the best I can, as carefully as I can. If I have 2 or 3 that are stuck together pretty well, I'll leave them together, and then either they'll kill each other, they'll kill one off, or I'll separate them later in the stage of growth. Now the soil that I'm using has been used a few times, so I did sprinkle a little bit of fertilizer in there, some used coffee grounds, stuff like that to help fertilize the soil to help them get through the next stages of their growth process. All right, so we got all of our pepper plants in our trays, labeled, soil. I'll get some water in these, kind of clean them up a little bit. And these will go downstairs under the heat lamps and the racks where they will live out until this starts warming up. Now, one thing I will say about transplanting pepper plants this early, like a lot of these I don't plan on them surviving. There's like little small ones. Some of them don't have their second set of leaves. Some of them just don't look very good. When I was looking at the roots, there's like, they didn't look right. And that's okay. There's a reason I plant so much of what I plant, and that's because I expect some failures. At the beginning of this venture on YouTube and TikTok, I had like 160 plants. And then as of the other day, I'm down to like 90 or something. I think with these it puts me back around 110 because I had a lot of die, and I had some that I just weaned off and got rid of. So it's okay if things don't work. You can always improve. You can always try different methods. So yeah, make sure you stick around, follow along as we start getting to the garden season. Here soon I'll have some videos about me in the garden, kind of discussing what's next and kind of some things I need to do to get prepped for the summer here. Have a good one.